Hey, welcome back to my channel. I haven't been on YouTube much over the last 7 months due to enjoying amazing quality time with my very first grandbaby, but I have been watching some, and I can't keep my mouth shut about what I have been hearing. Brace yourself. I'm working on a video right now that will probably be a 3-parter, and as I'm making this series, I think that there's some words from the past that need to be heard again. So this video that you're watching right now, I'm going to call refresher number 1 in the Summer Wells case. When I'm finished with this whole series, I'll add all of these videos to their own playlist for easy reference for future dummies who think that they should defend Dawn Wells and Candace Bly and attack Dawn's innocent victims, Chris McDonough or Josh from the lab. Dawn's stepsister, Jeannie, and her daughter Trish spoke out in early July 2021. Jeannie shared her truth about how she's an SA survivor of Dawn Wells, the father of 5-year-old missing Summer Wells. Mary, another of Dawn Wells' stepsisters, also came forward about her truth. She had some communication with Dawn for a while during all of this, which you'll hear more about in refresher number 2 video. Now, I'm going to play this clip without interruption. This is Trish, Dawn's stepsister's daughter. So this is Jeannie's daughter. And she was speaking back on September 6th, 2021. 2 years ago. 2 years ago. This was almost 3 months after Summer was reported missing. Listen to her words carefully. You ready? Make sure you subscribe, ring it in the bell, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below if you remember this. If not, or if it sparks memories, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Now let's do this.
Okay, so first of all, I want to also make it very clear that Chris McDonough did not coerce either of us to come forward in any way. We chose to speak out, me and my mom. We spoke out before we even ever met Chris. We didn't talk about anything or speak out to anyone prior to finding out that Summer was missing. We've spent hours and hours on the phone with Chris. He has helped me and my mom so much through all of this. He never ever shares a single thing without our complete permission. He is not exploiting us in any way. He doesn't even know I'm on here doing this. But we shared publicly not to take the spotlight off of Summer, but to bring light to the situation. I'm aware, and my mom's aware, that people think that we didn't know Summer existed prior to her disappearance, but we didn't. We truly didn't, you guys. If we did, it would be a totally different situation. The day we found out that Summer was missing, we both called the TBI that very day that we found out, and we told them everything. When we called, they didn't take down numbers, they didn't ask questions, nothing. They just seemed like they weren't even taking it seriously. And I don't know if that's because they were getting so much or what, but that's fine. So because of that, we chose to share publicly to help Summer and to hopefully get it to the police and alert them to the possibility of the things that could have happened to her. We never, ever knew it would turn into what it has. My mom is literally the shyest person I have ever met in my life, like doesn't hardly talk. She's very quiet. She hates the spotlight. She doesn't stick out at all. She's always been kind of in the corner. She hates all of the attention, especially the negative attention that comes from this. And we have actually only given a couple of people permission to share our stories. All of the other stories that have been shared have been done so without our permission, and we never expected anything to go like this. Neither of us, I mean, we're on Facebook, that's it. We didn't know it was gonna blow up in the way that it did. The people on social media are the only reason that it keeps getting reposted. And Donnie seems to think that we continue to repost and talk about it. My mom doesn't even have a Facebook. She's done one interview, that's it. I did one interview with Tiffany. I went on her channel because she was doing a panel on the July 2nd, and I went on there that day because people were asking questions regarding my mom, and I wanted to clear that up. Other than that, she's done the one thing with Chris, and I was on there with her supporting her. Other than that, we have done nothing. We haven't added any additional anythings. So if you do want to know what her and I have actually said, you need to go back and watch those original videos, only those ones, because that is how we feel. That's the only way we feel. And we still, even after everything that's blown up and it's like all gotten so crazy, we still feel like we did the right thing because it finally made it to the police and it's made an impact. And the fact that others keep sharing it and Don keeps it going is not something we wanted at all. I have personally told him, I talked to him on the phone, and I personally have told him that if he has an issue, he can contact me, stop going on Facebook, stop going on YouTube, and call me on the phone or email me. And like I said, I talked to him the other day. I thought we had actually a really decent conversation. It's the most decent conversation I've had with him in probably 20 years. And I was kind of surprised by it. And he had said he was going to stay off social media. And I had asked him politely, just please, like, I didn't say the things that are being said. Those are getting put out here without our permission. And he said, yeah, I totally trust you. I totally get it, because that's happening to me too. And he said, I'm going to stay off social media. And I said, all right, I think that's a good idea. And then within 2 days, he is back on YouTube talking again and again about me. And I honestly don't understand, because I just don't understand why he would go from telling me that and then completely like changing his mind in a matter of 2 days. And so that is just regarding me and my mom. In regards to my own personal thoughts and my own personal statements, and in fact, even my mom did say this, that neither one of us have ever said that Dawn or Candace were guilty. And as far as me, yes, I shared my story. Yes, I think he is a horrible parent. Yes, I don't think that he should have any more children, but I have no idea whether he or Candace had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. I wish he would just stop all the nonsense and stop all of this from continuing on. I wish he would stop talking about me and my mom and start actually worrying about Summer. My mom and I have not been the ones to continue all of this. Like I said, her and I did one interview each. I reached out to Chris after the panel on Tiffany's thing. I reached out to Chris personally myself on July 25th and spoke to him. And then I got him in touch with my mom because she asked me to. It was nothing more than that. And anyways, I just want Don to just stop. He's the one that continues to go on these panels and do these lives. And he just keeps talking about us both over and over and over. And we have said our piece and we left it at that. And he just continues to go on with it. And that's all that I really have.
And here we are, 2 years later. And this was the last time that Trish spoke on any YouTube channel that I'm aware of. Jeannie has only spoken that one time on Chris's panel. As for Mary, she and Chris and Josh have formed a friendship. Mary does have her own YouTube channel, but she hasn't been on it for several months. It seems Don Wells is still the only one making these ladies important on YouTube. He is the one that is not focused on his daughter. He is too focused on making himself look good, which he's failing at that, in my opinion. What's your thoughts after watching this refresher #1 video? Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, I love you bunches.